Vinyl spinning near the window, tiny crackles soft and low. Sunlight paints the dust like diamonds in a room of amber glow. Someone left the curtains open to the canal and waking trees, and the melody comes drifting with the scent of roasted beans. Vinyl spinning near the window, take me where the slow hours go, where the heart can rest its worries in the warmth of trumpet gold. Let the morning hold me gently, like a coat against the cold. Vinyl spinning near the window, turn my quiet into soul. A woman writes in blue ink silence, a man removes his hat and sighs. The waiter polishes the glasses till they shine like April skies. Every note becomes a ribbon floating through the painted room, and the old song seems to promise nothing lovely ends too soon. Vinyl spinning near the window, take me where the slow hours go, where the heart can rest its worries in the warmth of trumpet gold. Let the morning hold me gently, like a coat against the cold. Vinyl spinning near the window, turn my quiet into soul. Needle on the black horizon, round and round the feeling goes. Time may wear its sharper edges, but the old song always knows how to smooth the ache of yesterday, how to bless the day begun, how to make a room feel holy with coffee, jazz, and sun. Vinyl spinning near the window, keep your fragile fire alive. Every little hiss and heartbeat makes forgotten hours survive. In the cafe by the water, where the light pours soft and slow, vinyl spinning near the window, teach my restless heart to glow. Crackle, whisper, brushed refrain, a little loss, a little gain, and morning an old lion knows how music helps a spirit close.
Snow is on the window frame tonight. The fire crackles in its amber light. I've wrapped a blanket round my reading chair, and old jazz fills the cold December air. The trumpet sounds like steam from somewhere warm, a melody to ride above the storm. The piano drops like embers, slow and red, and winter jazz is everything I've said. Old jazz warms the coldest winter night, like a fire burning soft and bright. Every note is heat against the cold, every song a story to be told. Old jazz, let me wrap inside your sound. Let the winter weather wrap around the warmth that only music can provide. On a cold night, jazz is where I hide. The wind outside picks up along the street and sends the snow in spirals and in sleet. But in this room with jazz upon the air, there is no cold that music cannot bear. I think of all the winter nights before, when jazz was playing right outside my door, and how each winter brought its vintage sound, and how the music always kept me found. Old jazz warms the coldest winter night, like a fire burning soft and bright. Every note is heat against the cold, every song a story to be told. They say the summer's when the music blooms, but jazz was always made for firelit rooms, in the middle of the deepest winter cold, when all the summer stories have been told. The jazz comes back with something that it knows, that warmth is music when the cold wind blows. So pull your chair in closer to the flame, and let the winter jazz play on again. The snow has stopped and everything is white. A quiet beauty underneath the night. The jazz plays on, the fire settles low, and I am here in all this winter glow. Tomorrow there'll be cold and work to do, but tonight the jazz has made the winter new. A perfect evening, winter and its song, in a warm room where I have always belonged. Old jazz on a cold winter night. The fire and the music burning bright. Let the winter have its snow and cold. I have jazz, and I am not growing old.
In de regen van Amsterdam, waar het licht zacht danst op het water, speelt een oude jazzmelodie voor een stille avond later. De grachten fluisteren zacht vannacht, onder lampen van goud en glas. Een kleine cafédeur staat half open, alsof de tijd hier vroeger was. De regen tikt op oude ramen, een jas hangt stil naast de deur. Er klinkt een sax in verre straten met koffie, rook en warme geur. En buiten glijdt de stad voorbij met fietsen langs de kade. Maar binnen droom ik langzaam weg in tonen vol genade. O Amsterdam, zing zacht voor mij, onder wolken grijs en fijn. Laat de avond rustig vallen, laat de jazz mijn wereld zijn. O Amsterdam, in regenlicht, waar herinneringen gaan. Bij een kopje zwarte koffie blijf ik nog even bestaan. Een dame leest een oude brief, haar glimlach klein, haar ogen moe. De pianist speelt heel voorzichtig, alsof hij weet waar harten toe. De stoelen kraken bij het ritme, de barman neuriet met de bas. Een oude klok telt trage uren, alsof de nacht oneindig was. En elke noot wordt zachter hier als mist boven de pleinen. Een wereld vol vergeten dromen begint opnieuw te schijnen. O Amsterdam, zing zacht voor mij, onder wolken grijs en fijn. Laat de avond rustig vallen, laat de jazz mijn wereld zijn. O Amsterdam, in regenlicht, waar herinneringen gaan. Bij een kopje zwarte koffie blijf ik nog even bestaan.
Misschien komt morgen zonneschijn, misschien blijft alles stil. Maar vanavond klinkt de stad zo mooi, alsof ze blijven wil. De rook verdwijnt in gele lampen, de nacht wordt blauw en diep. En ergens tussen droom en jazz hoor ik hoe Amsterdam mij riep. Oh Amsterdam, zing zacht voor mij, onder wolken grijs en fijn. Laat de avond rustig vallen, laat de jazz mijn wereld zijn. Oh Amsterdam, in regenlicht, waar herinneringen gaan. Bij een kopje zwarte koffie blijf ik nog even bestaan. De regen zingt op stille stenen, de laatste noot zweeft door de zaal. Amsterdam slaapt in oude dromen, met jazz als zachte avondtaal.
Pull up a chair and sit beside me at this corner table here, where the SMØRREBRØD is stacked in layers and the Carlsberg cold and clear.
The herring on the rye bread with the onion rings on top, and the jazz quartet is warming up, and nobody says stop.
The radishes are thin sliced and the butter is whipped pale,
and the candle on the table
is as amber as the ale.
And the waiter brings a second round without a word between,
because he knows that in this cafe
you know just what he means.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz,
the Danish way to be,
where the open sandwich opens
something in the memory.
The saxophone is breathing
and the evening has no end.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz.
Oh, come back around again.
There's a gravity to pleasure
when the rye bread holds the weight
of 100 years of tradition
on a Tuesday getting late,
and the beer has been fermenting
in the deep and copper vat
of a brewery on the waterfront.
And that is simply that.
The jazz in Denmark carries all the weight of Nordic dark,
The long winters and the candlelight,
and silence in the park.
but tonight the music leans toward warmth and takes the cold away.
And the SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz
Is the only thing I'll say.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz,
The Danish way to be,
where the open sandwich opens
something in the memory.
The saxophone is breathing
And the evening has no end.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz.
Oh, come back around again.
the plates are mostly empty,
and the carafe nearly dry,
but nobody is moving,
and nobody says goodbye,
because the jazz is still breathing,
and the candle's still alive,
and SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz
is the reason to survive.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz, SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz.
April leans across the window pane, gold on the canal, then gold again. A rose in a glass by the sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day. In this 1950s classic cafe jazz, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden and arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face, by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear, as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face, by by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this: the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe Grace's afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face, by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day, stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold in the golden era Ghent cafe, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. The rooftops gold, not too bright, not too bold, just enough to wake the square and lay a little beauty there. The cafe chairs were neatly lined, the first soft customers arrived, and in the doorway framed by spring, you made the bells forget to ring. A little fragrance, rose and tea, a little smile directed me into a day so finely spun. It felt half made of cream and sun, brushed gold morning, quiet and new. Every soft reflection led me back to you. In the springtime, slow and sweet, music in the coffee, and flowers in the street. Brushed gold morning, timeless and true. Every little pretty thing was made more so by you. Elegant old cafe light, the day the kind that lingers all day long. You trace the handle of your cup as if to wake the future up. But all I wanted then was this, to let the hour remain a kiss. No thunder needed, none at all, just sunlight on a plaster wall, and your voice soft enough to turn the simplest answer into burn. Brushed gold morning, quiet and new, every soft reflection led me back to you. Brunch in the springtime, slow and sweet, music in the coffee, and flowers in the street. Brushed gold morning, timeless and true, every little pretty thing was made more so by you. And in that elegant old cafe light, the day learned how to shine just right. We don't always know the hour that will keep its hidden power, one that follows us for years through crowded rooms and noisier fears. But I will know this one by scent, by polished wood and compliments, by flugelhorn and tulip hue, by morning slowly touching you. Brushed gold morning, quiet and new, every soft reflection led me back to you. Brunch in the springtime, slow and sweet, music in the coffee, and flowers in the street. Brushed gold morning, timeless and true, every little pretty thing was made more so by you. And in that elegant old cafe light, the day learned how to shine just right. Long after noon had drifted far, I kept that light the way things are, kept best in song, in bloom, in view, in brushed gold morning next to you. Tonight the city hums in sepia beneath a patient sky. I found a small republic of calm inside a record shop window, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain, and every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Pour the evening slowly till the clocks forget to go. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is go. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flour. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Pour the evening slowly till the clocks forget to go. Stay let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. If the night should fold around us like a velvet overcoat, keep one lamp burning in the fog. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Slowly till the clocks forget to go. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague in all her evening grace sings back a little too. Coffee, steam, window, rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight.
He works in a room no wider than a doorway left ajar, with thread and bone and leather and the smell of things that are. He takes the broken books that other people gave up on, and stitches back the spines with care until the damage is gone. A woman brought her grandmother's recipe book in a box. The pages loose and brittle, and the cover off its locks. He worked on it for 3 full weeks before he said it's done. She held it like a newborn when she finally saw it run. He stitched the broken spines of other people's lives with needle, thread, and patience, and the quietest of drives. The bookbinder on the street behind the market always knew that fixing broken things was one of the most human things to do. He said a book is just a voice that someone said in page, a record of the thinking of a long ago age. When the binding breaks, the voice gets scattered on the floor. He just collects the pieces and makes the voice adore. His own books line the workroom floor to ceiling without name, a private collection that he's never tried to claim. He reads them in the evening by the light of something small, and every broken book he fixed is looking at the wall. He stitched the broken spines of other people's lives with needle, thread, and patience, and the quietest of drives. The bookbinder on the street behind the market always knew that fixing broken things was one of the most human things to do. Thread the needle one more time and stitch the spine with care. Some things become more beautiful the more that people wear. Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. From Jordan roofs to narrow painted doors, the twilight leans in close to hear the band. The old cafe is breathing through its floors, a warm and wooden heartbeat in the rain-washed land. Porcelain clinks like tiny temple bells. The waiter moves as softly as a dream, and every cloud above the quiet canal breaks into silver underneath the beam, and the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little piece for us all. Quiet evening, coffee
Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. A woman in a vintage coat looks out. Her reflection floating softly in the pane. 100 distant footsteps pass beyond, then disappear into the evening rain. The bass line walks like someone going home. The piano lifts a little fading light, and every corner table holds a world of gentle thoughts unspoken in the night. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. If time were kind, it would be this: a quiet room, a trumpet kiss, a candle bowing to the rain, and hearts made slow and whole again. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. Stay a little longer, city of glass and stone, till midnight learns the shape of being alone. Till jazz becomes the weather in my chest, and this small room becomes the place of rest.
He built it in the winter of the year the war had ceased, a clock of brass impatient patience and a very careful piece. He wound it on a Tuesday, and he set the hands at noon. And 70 years later, it is still inside the room. The secret was a weight he'd carved from something dense and true, a pendulum that measured out the grief he'd been put through. Each swing a half a second that he'd calibrated right, from everything he'd lost inside the long and recent night. He wound it once in 47, and that was that. A clock that held time honestly within its brass and back. The clockmaker who built one that never stopped to mourn was building something better from the years he'd worn and worn. His grandson asked him once, "How do you make a clock that lasts?" He said, "You pour into it everything you know of what has passed. You grieve it honestly and let the grief run like a gear, and something that begins in loss will hold for many a year." The clock is in the family home, on the mantle of the hall. It's been through 3 moves and a fire, and the falling of a wall. Each time they find it ticking still, its pendulum at ease, because grief well made is permanent and swings in any breeze. He wound it once in 47, and that was that. A clock that held time honestly within its brass and back. The clockmaker who built one that never stopped to mourn was building something better from the years he'd worn and worn. Set the pendulum in motion, let the grief become the gear. The clockmaker knew that sorrow is the engine of the year.
He moved between the tables with his guitar in his hand. He didn't play for couples or for those who'd made their plans. He had a sixth sense for the ones who came in looking down, the ones who ordered quietly and barely wore a sound. He'd sit beside them gently without asking if it's fine, and play a soft arrangement of whatever seems to align. He didn't need a word from them. He read the way they sat, way a person holds a cup can tell you where they're at. He played for the lonely ones, the ones who came in alone, who ordered for themselves and never tried to use the phone. His music was a company that didn't need return, just a warmth beside the solitude that helped a person turn. He said once that the lonely ones are just the bravest kind. They come into the world each day with absolutely nothing lined. No safety net of company to catch the falling through. Just themselves and a cafe and the morning coming new. I was lonely on a Tuesday, and he came and sat nearby. He didn't say a word, but played until I stopped asking why. And when he rose and left again, he touched my shoulder light, as if to say the loneliness is also how you find the right. He played for the lonely ones, the ones who came in alone, who ordered for themselves and never tried to use the phone. His music was a company that didn't need return, just a warmth beside the solitude that helped a person turn. Find the lonely one beside you and just sit and breathe and play. Sometimes the kindest music is the kind you give away.
Rain on the pane, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. From Jordan roofs to narrow painted doors, the twilight leans in close to hear the band. The old cafe is breathing through its floors, a warm and wooden heartbeat in the rain-washed land. Porcelain clinks like tiny temple bells. The waiter moves as softly as a dream, and every cloud above the quiet canal breaks into silver underneath the beam. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Quiet evening, coffee house glow, hear the tender brush drums moving low, hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. ocean floating softly in the pane. 100 distant footsteps pass beyond, then disappear into the evening rain. The bass line walks like someone going home. The piano lifts a little fading light, and every corner table holds a world of gentle thoughts unspoken in the night. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. If time were kind, it would be this: a quiet room, a trumpet kiss, a candle bowing to the rain, and hearts made slow and whole again. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. Stay a little longer, city of glass and stone, till midnight learns the shape of being alone, till jazz becomes the weather in my chest, and this small room becomes the place of rest. Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. From Jordan roofs to narrow painted doors, the twilight leans in close to hear the band. The old cafe is breathing through its floors, a warm and wooden heartbeat in the rain-washed land. Porcelain clinks like tiny temple bells. The waiter moves as softly as a dream, and every cloud above the quiet canal breaks into silver underneath the beam. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little piece for us all. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue.
world grace that carries through the night. A woman in a vintage coat looks out, her reflection floating softly in the pane. 100 distant footsteps pass beyond, then disappear into the evening rain. The bassline walks like someone going home. The piano lifts a little fading light, and every corner table holds a world of gentle thoughts unspoken in the night. Quiet evening coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, the song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. If time were kind, it would be this: a quiet room, a trumpet kiss, a candle bowing to the rain, and hearts made slow and whole quiet evening coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. Stay a little longer, city of glass and stone, till midnight learns the shape of being alone, till jazz becomes the weather in my chest, and this small room becomes the place of rest.
Stood at the edge of the Tagus River, watched the ferries come and go. Something in the water moving told me what I didn't know. The river doesn't ask you questions, doesn't care if you reply, just keeps running to the ocean while another night goes by. Had a woman with a fatal voice, she sang the blues in Portuguese. Every word she said was honey, every word brought me to my knees. Now she's somewhere in the city, singing love to someone new. So I walk along the Tagus with the river rolling through. This old city knows the feeling. Every stone has held some pain. Our farmer heard the Moorish music. Every loss comes back as rain. But the blues ain't just for breaking. Sometimes blues is what heals. Standing here beside the river is the truest thing one feels. Castle dark against the red. All the blues I ever carry me to bed instead. Tagus River, keep on rolling. I'll be back when morning comes, with my coffee and my notebook and my slowly waking drum.
Rain writes silver letters on the window by my chair. I found a small republic of calm inside Old Town Square, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Stay a little longer, Prague, and play me soft and low. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. Leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows. become the way a memory grows. Stay a little longer, Prague, and play me soft and low. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender, slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. If the night should fold around us like a velvet overcoat, keep one lamp burning in the fog. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little too. Coffee, steam, window, rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Candle leans in closer while the coffee breathes its warmth. I found a small republic of calm inside Campa Island, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain, and every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Oh, this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flour. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. If the pages of the evening close, may the piano underline the final sentence in gold. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue. Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight.
The fog rolls in from Öresund across to Helsingør tonight, and KRONBORG Castle disappears into the white, where Hamlet walked his parapets and spoke into the air. The fog has swallowed everything and left him standing there. In Copenhagen's cafe, someone plays the saxophone so low that the sound itself becomes a kind of Hamlet in the flow of questions without answers in the fog of who we are. And the music asks the same things of the near and of the far. KRONBORG fog, rolling white across the sound, where the castle and the legend and the music can be found. To be or not to be is just the question in the air. KRONBORG fog, the answer is the music playing there. The Swedish shore is ghostly in the distance through the gray, and the ferry that connects them barely visible today. Two nations facing each other through a sound of history deep, and the fog tonight is telling them to put their old fights to sleep. And in the cafe by the harbor, where the fishermen all know that the fog is just the sea mist from the waters down below, the trumpet plays so softly that it seems to come from far, as if Hamlet's ghost were playing it beneath the evening star. KRONBORG fog, rolling white across the sound, where the castle and the legend and the music can be found. To be or not to be is just the question in the air. KRONBORG fog, the answer is the music playing there. The fog rolls in from Öresund across to Helsingør tonight, and KRONBORG Castle disappears into the white, where Hamlet walked his parapets and spoke into the air. The fog has swallowed everything and left him standing there. In Copenhagen's cafe, someone plays the saxophone so low that the sound itself becomes a kind of Hamlet in the flow of questions without answers, in the fog of who we are. And the music asks the same things of the near and of the far. KRONBORG fog, rolling white across the sound, shore is ghostly in the distance through the grey, and the ferry that connects them barely visible today. Two nations facing each other through a sound of history deep, and the fog tonight is telling them to put their old fights to sleep. And in the cafe by the harbor, where the fishermen all know that the fog is just the sea mist from the waters down below, a trumpet plays so softly that it seems to come from far, as if Hamlet's ghost were playing it beneath the evening star. KRONBORG fog, rolling wide across the sound, where the castle and the legend and the music can be found to be. In a little Budapest cafe, the day begins to bloom. Porcelain cups are waking in a lace and shadow room. Writers working the sound of typing as part of the music creative flow. Through the quiet window, silver morning starts to flow, and every chair remembers every soul it used to know. Old streets breathe in rhythm, soft and slow. Hearts and coffee warm against the glow. Every little key becomes a silver note. Candles, cups, and city lights begin to gently smoke in this old world room where tender hours remain. Minden billentyű egy apró hang. Budapest is singing low through coffee, jazz, and rain. Pages turn like sparrows, pens begin their daily flight. Waiters glide like shadows through the amber painted light. Max Cocker below us keeps the pulse beneath our feet, and the Danube hums a harmony both distant and complete. Every little clink becomes a vow. Time is old, but it belongs to now. Every little key becomes a silver note. Vintage dreams are circling softly through the window smoke in this faithful room where velvet memories remain. Minden billentyű egy apró hang. Budapest is singing low through coffee, jazz, and rain. If you study, if you wonder, if you work or simply stay, there is room beneath the lamplight for your heart to lose the day. Apron strings and folded newspapers, laughter, hats, and gloves, all the tiny human weather drifting through the room we love. Szia, régi város, keep us for a while. Let the saxophone and river share the same slow smile. Let the gramophone remember every whispered name. Let the night arrive in satin and the embers stay the same. Evening comes like velvet blue along the river stones. Somewhere past the tram line, bells reply in tender tones. Still the little cafe gathers every scattered thought, turning work to wonder and turning quiet into sought. Every little key becomes a silver note. Hold this fading hour inside the candles, amber cloak in
this old Budapest room where gentle hearts remain. Minden billentyű egy apró hang, Budapest is singing low through coffee, jazz and rain.
A book and a porcelain cup, a corner where the light is kind. One hand warms around the handle, one hand turns a patient line. Outside Copenhagen glimmers, bridges draw a silver seam. Inside every page feels nearer, every note becomes a dream. A book and a porcelain cup, that is all the morning needs. A little jazz, a little shelter, a little room for slower peace. A book and a porcelain cup, and the city soft and far. Thoughts grow quiet by the window, like reflections on the harbor. The barista wipes the counter, lantern glass is warm and low. Somewhere in the back a record turns as smooth as falling snow. Let the chapter take its own time, let the trumpet fade to blue. There are days we heal by listening to the smallest things we do. That is all the morning needs. A little jazz, a little shelter, a little room for slower peace. A book and a porcelain cup, and the city soft and far. Thoughts grow quiet by the window, like reflections on the harbor.
Last guest check out on a Sunday in the fall, and the lobby holds a different kind of silence in the hall. He plays the Steinway anyway, because the contract's set through the end, and the luggage carts are his audience around the bend. He started here in June when the guests were thick and light, playing foxtrot and the standards every formal night. But autumn brought the slow ones and the waltzes and the mood, and now he plays for the emptying lobby and the solitude. He played waltzes for the luggage carts and chandeliers alone, because a pianist keeps his contract even past the known. The hotel pianist at the end of the season knew this art, that playing to an empty room is playing from the heart. The manager came in on the final Thursday of the year and stood beside the doorway and pretended not to hear. But after the last phrase he said, that was the finest set. And the pianist smiled and said, thank you for not leaving yet. He packed his things in Wednesday and polished the Steinway keys, left a note inside the bench that said, play this if you please. A piece he'd written for the lobby in the falling light, for anyone who plays to an empty room at night. He played waltzes for the luggage carts and chandeliers alone, because a pianist keeps his contracts even past the known. The hotel pianist at the end of the season knew this art, that playing to an empty room is playing from the heart. Play the waltz in the empty lobby, let the season hear. The finest audiences are the rooms that are most clear. I put my coat on and I took the street, with jazz still playing lightly in my feet. The melody I heard at home this morning returned to me without a single warning. It filled the space between the buildings tall and made a music out of every wall. The city and the jazz became the same. I walked along and hardly knew my name. Vintage jazz on a thoughtful afternoon fills the walk with more than just a tune. Every step becomes a beat, a note. Vintage jazz fits perfectly in the coat of every thinker walking through the day, letting music guide and show the way through
through all the streets and all the thinking through. Vintage jazz on an afternoon walk will do. The leaves were turning somewhere on the trees, and jazz and autumn moved in matching breeze. The cafe corner where I sometimes stop was playing piano through its window's top. I slowed to hear the song pass by my ear, and thought of all the music always near, in every city corner, wall and street. The jazz and the afternoon compete. Vintage jazz on a thoughtful afternoon fills the walk with more than just a tune. Every step becomes a beat, a note. Vintage jazz fits perfectly in the coat. The best ideas come on afternoon walks, when the mind and music quietly talks. No destination and no urgent need, just the jazz and the slow, unhurried lead of instinct and the music in your chest that tells your feet exactly what is best. I've solved my deepest questions on a walk, with jazz to carry every silent talk. I turned for home as sunset caught the sky. The jazz had not yet said its last goodbye. It walked me home with every swinging beat, and laid me gently in my favorite seat. Tomorrow I'll take the same road again, with jazz inside me like a sweet refrain. The city and the music and my feet will make the afternoon feel so complete. Vintage jazz on an afternoon walk. The music does what words can never talk.
Snow is on the window frame tonight. The fire crackles in its amber light. I've wrapped a blanket round my reading chair, and old jazz fills the cold December air. The trumpet sounds like steam from somewhere warm, a melody to ride above the storm. The piano drops like embers, slow and red, and winter jazz is everything I've said. Old jazz warms the coldest winter night, like a fire burning soft and bright. Every note is heat against the cold, every song a story to be told. Old jazz, let me wrap inside your sound. Let the winter weather wrap around the warmth that only music can provide. On a cold night, jazz is where I hide. The wind outside picks up along the street and sends the snow in spirals and in sleet. But in this room with jazz upon the air, there is no cold that music cannot bear. I think of all the winter nights before, when jazz was playing right outside my door, and how each winter brought its vintage sound, and how the music always kept me found. Old jazz warms the coldest winter night, like a fire burning soft and bright. Every note is heat against the cold, every song a story to be told. They say the summer's when the music blooms, but jazz was always made for firelit rooms, in the middle of the deepest winter cold, when all the summer stories have been told. The jazz comes back with something that it knows, that warmth is music when the cold wind blows. So pull your chair in closer to the flame, and let the winter jazz play on again. The snow has stopped and everything is white, a quiet beauty underneath the night. The jazz plays on, the fire settles low, and I am here in all this winter glow. Tomorrow there'll be cold and work to do, but tonight the jazz has made the winter new. A perfect evening, winter and its song, in a warm room where I have always belonged. Old jazz on a cold winter night, the fire and the music burning bright. Let the winter have its snow and cold. I have jazz, and I am not growing old. Vinyl spinning near the window, tiny crackles soft and low. Sunlight paints the dust like diamonds in a room of amber glow. Someone left the curtains open